Welcome to Talking About Kids. I'm your host, R. Bradley Snyder, researcher, activist, and author of The 5 Simple Truths of Raising Kids. Talking About Kids is sponsored in part by the Arizona Department of Health Services Must Stop Bullying campaign through its Title V Maternal and Child Health Program. For more information, go to muststopbullying.org. In these mini holiday episodes of Talking About Kids, I'm exploring this idea that comes from Audre Lorde's essay, Poetry is Not a Luxury, in which she argues that poetry is the way that we give birth to that knowledge that we hold within us before we have a thought. In the first episode, I read a holiday poem by Edgar Guest about the importance of friendship. In the second mini holiday episode of the Talking About Kids podcast, I'm going to be reading a classic, Christmas Bells by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, in which he tries to reconcile the peace and goodwill associated with the season with the ongoing American Civil War. Christmas Bells by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And thought how, as the day had come, the belfries of all of Christendom had rolled along the unbroken song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Till ringing, singing on its way, the world revolved from night to day, a voice, a chime, a chant sublime of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then from each black accursed mouth, the cannon thundered in the south. And with the sound, the carols drowned of peace on earth, goodwill to men. It was as if an earthquake rent the hearthstones of the continent and made forlorn the houses born of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then pealed the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail. With peace on earth, goodwill to men. You can find a link to this poem at talkingaboutkids.com. Full-length Talking About Kids episodes return at the end of January. The Talking About Kids theme song is by the Senators. For more of their music, go to thesenatorsmusic.com. And remember, kids are young goats and young humans. And the difference is that young goats are easier to manage.